Laura Bowen is giving us a rundown on some names that you'll see on tomorrow's ballot.
Yes, Stephanie, there are multiple federal candidates to keep your eye on this election. Here's what you need to know about them. Kevin Virgil and Randy Feenstra are competing for the U.S. House District 4 Republican nomination. Virgil is passionate about border security. He's interested in cracking down on NGOs he says are financially supporting illegal immigration. He's also for a constitutional amendment that would get rid of citizenship by birthright.
Any child who's born in the United States, regardless of the status of their parents, automatically becomes an American citizen. Only 1 out of 6 countries in the world have that policy, and we're supposedly the most advanced country on earth. I don't think that's productive.
The economy is another point of interest for him. Feenstra is also invested in border security, stating that every state is a border state. Inflation is big for him too. The trick, he says, is cutting spending.
Just think of these agencies that are out of control, from the EPA to the IRS to the Department of Revenue. They're their own little silos, and they continue to create rules. And when you create rules, they need more money.
David Pouch and Marionette Miller Meeks are competing for the U.S. House District 1 Republican nomination. Pouch describes himself as a conservative constitutional Republican. He voiced interest in making abortion across the board illegal at a federal level.
Whatever it takes to implement the obvious. It shouldn't even be an issue. Our forefathers would have absolutely been shocked. They'd be rolling in their graves right now to think that there's even a question whether you want to protect life in the womb.
He also plans on taking on the criminal justice system and border security. We have reached out to Miller Meeks, but she has not gotten back to us. Melissa Vine and Lenon Bacom are competing for the Democratic nomination for the 3rd Congressional District. In previous conversations, Vine has focused on abortion access and livable wages. Bacom talked to us about working across the aisle, as well as his background being a veteran, a first-generation immigrant, and a leader at the USDA.